What's up guys, Josh here from PBI, and we're going to be talking today about why you're not getting bookings. All right, I see a lot of people saying that they're struggling to get bookings, but the fact of the matter is that, are there events happening? They are. Why can't they find you? Because you're not advertising. All right, because you're not advertising. Where are you advertising is just as important. Okay, so I know a lot of you using Thumbtack, Wedding Wire, Facebook ads, Facebook groups. I go into Marketplace. I see you guys posting ads on Marketplace. People go to Marketplace to find a deal, guys. All right, and that's why you're struggling to get high quality bookings. Who is getting the bookings? Who are the ones doing the $100,000 weddings, the $200,000 weddings, the Omni Hotel, the Marriott downtown, right? The big venues. Who's doing that? How do you get these events? All right, we're gonna be talking about that. First of all, I want to talk about an analogy. All right, imagine you own a hot dog stand, and the hot dog stand is placed on the side of a highway. All right, we got a highway right here in front of the office. There's a highway. Imagine if you put a hot dog stand right there. How well do you think will the hot dog stand do? Would you have people pulling over? Maybe you'll get some people, right? But you wouldn't do massively well. Now take that same hot dog stand and put it outside of we'll call it like a college football game on a Friday night. As soon as the game gets out, you're right there at the gate. Okay, you got people that have been watching the game all evening, drinking, having fun. They're hungry, they're coming out, they're about to go home, they're about to drive. Which place would your hot dog stand do better? Let me know. Put it in the comments. All right, this is what's happening right now with your photo booth business. All right, you are advertising in the wrong place, and you're not getting the right customers. And the customers you are getting may not want to pay your price. Okay, because I also hear that too. Hey, they don't want to pay this, or they're not paying that. But yet there's companies that I do talk to that have followed all of my information, all of the advertising, the funnels and everything like that, and they're killing it. All right, they're making the 1,000, 2,000, 5,000 per booking. But majority of everybody else takes their hot dog stand and puts it on the side of the highway, right? That highway is your marketplace, Facebook Marketplace. That highway is your Craigslist, your Thumbtack, your Wedding Wire, okay? You're not gonna be able to win like this. It is a zero-sum game. It does not work, all right? Because you are in the wrong place. So, with that being said, where do you need to be this year in 2025? All right, we have a new president. You know, the economy is going to get better. It's already in a great spot. It's going to keep getting better and better. There's going to be a lot of events going on. Going to be a lot of events going on this year. And how are you going to get those events for your business? Okay. Because you got to sit there and ask yourself, am I not getting events because there's no events? Or am I not getting events because they can't find my business? That's the biggest question you got to ask yourself. The biggest question. Is there no events? Did people stop getting married? Are people not having birthdays anymore? Are there no engagement parties? Are there no grand openings? Are there no Chamber of Commerce events? What's the answer? Type the answer below. Did all events just stop? Is that why you're not getting bookings? Or because you don't have something that can bring you consistent leads and bookings in? All right, so I'm gonna leave you with that. That's what everybody needs to be thinking about, okay? It's not what software you got and does it do AI and all this other stuff that's going on. Remember, we're selling experiences is what we're selling, right? You take the photo booth out, you're selling an experience, okay? So with that being said, I've taken the best information that I've collected over the last 10 years of doing this business, okay? Just remember, this is not something that happened overnight, okay? This is where we started off with. This booth right here, 2014 was when I built that. 2012, I'm sorry. Oh, been a long time. 2012, I built that booth. And we made it this far, okay? Thousands of events later, helped thousands of people with one mechanism. That's paid advertising, okay? Paid advertising, specifically Google Ads, all right? And what I did was I took all the information that I've learned over the last 10 years being in the industry, and I've consolidated it and put it into my new book, right? The book is $10, right? Most of you spend more money on junk food every day. If you're questioning buy the book, do not buy it, because it will not work for you. When you have a bad mindset about investing in yourself and learning new information, it's not gonna work, okay? I don't want anybody to buy it that's not gonna execute on the information. Inside the book, you're gonna learn 3 steps. You're gonna learn how to set up your Google Ads, you're gonna learn how to set up your funnel, and you're gonna learn how to set up your CRM. These 3 things will make you a lot of money. And the reason why I'm telling you this is because we've been testing this out. The last 6 months, we've been testing this out. We've tested it out with the Photo Booth boss, Philip Cunningham. He's doing between 10 and 15,000 a month now with this same system. It works, okay? People go to Google, they type in your business comes up, they hit you, they go to the funnel, they book you, and you're making money, just like that. It's very simple, all right? That's why McDonald's works. That's why In-N-Out Burger works, because it's simple, right? In-N-Out has 6 products. It's burgers and fries. $1 billion company, right? And you got a sketch bot, an AI bot, a 360, and all this stuff. It's too confusing. All right, so take $10 that you can afford, and I'm gonna put a link below. It's called Booked Every Weekend, all right? Because that's what I want for you. I want you to stay booked every weekend so you can make money, all right? Because once again, regardless whether you buy the book or not, I don't care. $10 is not gonna change my life. I'm here to help you. The more people I can help, it makes me feel better, all right? The question, are events happening? Or have all events stopped? And why are you not getting events? Right? That was the premise that I took for writing this book. So I was like, how can I make it as simple as possible to get you booked every weekend? So hit the link below, grab a copy of the book, and go get it set up, because it works. That's it. Bottom line, it works. And let me know what you think, guys. Comment down below, let me know where you're watching from. We got more content coming around this stuff. Photo booths, marketing, advertising, funnels, CRM, all this stuff. A lot more content coming this year. And stay tuned, okay? Make sure to subscribe, give me a thumbs up. Take care.